busting out all over.
That's right, it is June. It's June the 1st, and it's Monday morning, and of course that means it's another episode of Coffee with Curt. Thank you for joining me here this morning. Boy, it is June, but we've had some wild storms come through here last night. I don't know about you guys, but up here in Carroll County, boy, there were some big boomers out there. Anyway, it is June, and it's time to start thinking about how you're doing in Team Network, how you're keeping up your scorecards. We had one of the biggest months in Team Network we've had in a long time in May, and so I thought we might review that a little bit. Make sure you open up that scorecard, go into your member area and open up your scorecard, because now June, it all starts up again. So you want to be able to set your goals of how many points you want to score this month, and start thinking about where you are in Team Network, and because you got to get in the game to win, right? And winning is more than just the points. It's also, of course, about the networking and the business and the relationships that you're going to develop. So, but here in June, starting tomorrow, we've got 2 Marties tomorrow. One's a 4-team Mega Marty at the original Pancake House. You want to get over there. We've got a special menu going. We've got hamburgers and wraps and of course crepes. You're going to get those over at the Pancake House tomorrow, and that's the one in Rockville. Elvira Pollard is hosting with Aflac, so come on down. It starts at 6 o'clock, so get down there. And then that same night, the Montgomery County Connection is martying. Steve Suissa and Abby Ben Simon, they're going to be talking about dollars and cents and helping you improve your wealth and take care of your money. And then on Thursday, the Rat Pack's back together, and Home Services Enterprises, how to beautify your home, how to keep it beautiful. Definitely get that in your calendar, and because you do score points when you visit other teams. So look at what it is that you do and see what these teams do. And of course, tomorrow night, the 4-team Mega Marty is pretty much wide open. Invite guests, great opportunity to build up your tag team. But I did want to kind of review how things are going with our scorekeeping this year. Some of you have really stayed on top of it. Of course, the Rat Pack is quite a bit ahead here, and as far as the team score goes, they're in first place. Upper Montgomery's in second. Silver Spring Spirits coming in there at third. North Potomac Shakers, Bethesda Rockville Rainmakers, Montgomery County Connection, the Columbia Action Network, a brand new team. They're hanging in there with some points. And as far as individual scores, I was really pleased to see this morning that Michelle Morgan's leading the pack of all the members of Team Network. She's got the most points. Coming in second as Todd Laborwit. Samar Cavalry is always in there. Cavalry. Becky, Will, Elaine Hill, of course, is always out there networking. Matt Moore, team captain, Upper Montgomery Marketeers. Susan Bell, Rhonda Anderson, Marilee Perrin is in there. Donna Detling is in there. Jennifer Garcia, definitely got to make mention of her. She's practically carrying the Columbia Action Network. Annabelle Quintero. These are about the top dozen people. So what we want to look at is May. There's, get in that scorecard. You got 5 days after the end of the month to get those scores up. What kind of networking did you do? Did you do any one-on-ones? We call those punches in Team Network. Did you, of course, go to your own Marty? Did you RSP? Have you sent any referrals? You get 5 points for sending referrals out. But you might remember last month we did have that 4-team Mega Marty at the Pancake House again. We had a lot of guests there. Bethesda Rockville Rainmakers had an awesome Marty at Huckleberry Fine Art. I don't know if you were there for that. We had a mega huddle this past month in May. We're down at the 4935 in Bethesda. Did you show up for that? Oh, another thing. How about outings? We had a Team Network golf outing this month in May. I know a lot of you guys came out and played. Some gals too. Thank you for joining us on that. We had Darcy Davis at the NetFast talk about branding and how to make yourself stand out in competition, and she was great. We've got another great Net Fest getting lined up here in June as well. The Upper Montgomery Marketeers, we had a big Marty at Aladdin. You might have been there. Then we had a 3-team Mega Marty at Keller Shinholzers. This month, the Carroll Howard Connectors and the Silver Spring Spirit and the Columbia Action Network met there. That was a big Marty. Hopefully that you attended that. We had a happy hour huddle in Ellicott City. I was there. Were you? We had, I know we had some Team Cousins visit that one. We had the Rockville Chamber of Commerce and Team Network had a Marty or breakfast last Friday. Hopefully you showed up for that. It was great. A wonderful speaker. In fact, that's the speaker I'm talking to do maybe our Net Fest this month. So keep in touch with that. And if you had 3 touches, this is another way to score some extra points. Look at your scores, and if you had a touch, and then you had another touch and another one, you have 3 touches, you get 3 extra points for every 3 touches that you get in there. So definitely update your scorecards this month. Continue to get in the game, do some networking, generate business for your fellow Team Network members. You won't be able to keep the sunshine from yourself. Because you know what? That's right. June is busting all over, so get out there and help your fellow teammates win by scoring lots of points and getting business. Thank you very much for joining me here today, and we'll see you next week right here on Coffee with Curt.
The meadow and the hill. Buds are busting out of bushes and the romping river pushes every little wheel that wheels beside a mill.